12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, settle in. We've got a good one coming your way. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the New Orleans Saints. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, son. Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay. Go.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man down the field, it's Olave. And he'll be taken down. That's a pickup of 18, and will set up a very manageable 2nd and 2.
Second down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Saints. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
First play, and May goes to the air. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New England.
Matthew Wright for the extra point.
Wright adds the extra point. And the Pats come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Cook. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third down and 9.
Here we go. Angel. Green 19, that's EQ. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 42 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and
to the goal line and in. Tucker Pratt. Touchdown, Patriots. Now right to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Saints 7.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Set. Wrap roll 80.
Past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
That's good for
A big play here in the big game. 35 yards.
33-yard line.
boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
Here we go. Green 19, get up. Sit high.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go. Trust. 58, is that? Okay, punch right. Right.
2nd down. It's Fields. Looking for his tight end there, but a little too far. It's an incompletion.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Now Cook loses the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick us the first down.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Here we go. Rule 58, rule 58, go.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Extra point drop by Bass. It's up and through. And the Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. He'll go right and find his running back. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, New England.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Flushed to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's May. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Patriots.
His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Here we go, throw it.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is caught the end zone. He's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, just that. You got mini base. What? Tonight?
First down. Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Patriots' 37-yard line.
So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. The Patriots out on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it. Second down and 2.
Here we go, son. 222, 222. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Fields. He'll find his running back first. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
A gain there of 20. First down, New Orleans.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by...
And he's into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Saints. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Crazy.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back, and it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Crazy. Now here goes front.
Throwing is May. That's taken in by Thomas. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Crazy.
May to the air once more. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10.
Crazy. What's that? Five.
Throw again is May. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May gonna look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Saints are gonna have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Don't jump. Ready? Blue 58, blue 58 shot. Hey, Ken. Sit high.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go, sit high. Sit high. You got a mini base. Why not?
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Now fit it, not even a little bit. Hold on.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get it. First right. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 19 wins. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Green 19, right for that. Angel. Hey, Ken. No mas. Easy. Right.
Here's Fields. Forced to his right. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
3 points are huge.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. 58, did you get that? Hey, zone. Go.
They go play action with Fields. He'll swing this one out to Cook. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and inches.
To number 4, James Cook. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Here's Cook. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. Might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin back.
So, Mike, leading up to the Super Bowl, one thing we talked a lot about was the impact special teams would make. And here we get a huge play in the return game. I mean, you think about Desmond Howard, my old teammate Devin Hester, Percy Harvin. They've all had touchdown returns in the Super Bowl, and that was nearly another one.
Crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Out comes Matthew Wright to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Wright's kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. This one taken at the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Made out on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's going to try it here again. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to wind up being touchdown.
Get it! Bronco 80!
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Saints first down.
Here we go. Chip slip. Turn low, sir. Hey, can't. Sit high.
Back to throw is Fields. This one on target to Olave.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 319, can I see that? Alpha. West right, sit. West 35. Hey, watch him right there. Right.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. 319.
Fields to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Saints.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Score Saints 35, Patriots 44.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go, son.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Now, May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
In motion comes Thomas. On second down, it's May. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. First and 10. Here's May again. That's taken in by Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll go play action with May. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's first and goal.
May to the air once more. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May to throw again. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Patriots 30.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
42-yard line.
Here we go, son.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7.
Green 19, just what? Hey, Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
we go. Hey, Chan. You got a mini base. Why not? Say hi.
Fields. Open man, right side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
319,
First down. Fields. Out to his right. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. The right side to Olave. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. You got 319. Hey, Ken. Delta.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line.
Here we go. 319, get that. Hey, Chan. Right.
Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Hey, Chan. Here we go. Up. Right.
Throwing is Fields. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Here we go. Motion. Delta. Go.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he's going to have the Saints first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
I love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Green. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall.
Number 20, Breece Hall, the ball carrier. He tackled by Christian Gonzalez. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Here's
6
a 2nd and 6.
at the Patriots' 10-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? 19 windy. Here we go. All right.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. Brings up the 3rd down.
the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Johnson. Tonight.
Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58, son. Extend. Right.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Reese Hall, touchdown, New Orleans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
42, Patriots 30. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play here in the big game. 62 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's to the end zone. Where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Crazy.
May to throw on 2nd down. On the run to the right. This is caught 2. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, New England. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Go.
Fields now to throw on first down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Angel. Here we go. Turbo, son.
On the carry, it's Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
At the 16-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready! Cougar 19, ready!
And he's got another one! Touchdown Saints! With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Saints 49, Patriots 37. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. They had 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to first and 10. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Eagles, 60.
Now this is going to be a design run. We'll let him keep it. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3. New England going to take their second timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, son. Green, yes.
They will run it over center. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
3rd and 8.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, check. Blue 58, blue 58, set high.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And the Saints have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So the impossible dream has come true. 17 regular season games without a loss. 2 more in the playoffs. And now, Greg, win number 20 on the year here in the Super Bowl to cap off an immaculate season.
And I think at this point, even the guys down there in Miami have no choice but to tip their cap. I mean, think about what this team was able to accomplish, Mike. To go an entire NFL season long without one off week, one single misstep all season long. I'm not sure if we can plan on seeing another perfect season ever again. So to be here and witness history, all we can do is enjoy it.
Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New Orleans Saints. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.